I'll let him talk me into this. He's going for it. He's going for it.
There's literally signs up there from the Park Service that basically says don't go down there. So if you haven't seen our Duluth episode, go back in the archives and find our Duluth, Minnesota trip. We actually get close to Lake Superior.
I think we decided we've now seen 4 of the 5 Great Lakes.
I think you're right.
Ontario, we have not.
This is just beautiful.
That's pretty steep. It really doesn't look that far down, but it is.
So I was literally standing right here looking out this way towards the lighthouse, if you can see it in the video, and I was about to say, okay, back up the hill onto the trail, and then I looked around the corner and saw this. I'm not able to see it. You might just have to go.
Incredible. Look at the way the sun. My little rebel. You're sleeping out here. You can't make it back up. I know we're hitting it kind of at dusk, but can you imagine the daylight? How vibrant? Like all these colors.
Good place to watch the sunrise.
We're at Pictured Rocks this morning. We have already snuck down here and got one little snippet peek, and we just thought it was amazing, so we planned another day. The weather hasn't been very cooperative, but by golly, we're coming out and we're gonna see it. So
it's chilly. It's probably what, 48, maybe 50 degrees by now with a good sustained wind, but it's Sunday, we got to work tomorrow, and we're going to make the best of it.
It's still beautiful.
Burr.
Burr.
Soft eroding sandstone, some 500 million years old. The Chapel Rock member is part of the Cambrian Age Unising Formation. What you making there?
I don't like that question. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm thinking taco bowls, but I don't know yet.
Gotcha. What's in the glass there?
So you know I love cherries.
Right.
You know, like I have a special place in my heart for cherries. We've eaten a lot of cherries. We had cherry pie. We had cherry and jalapeno salsa.
And apparently...
I could just eat cherries all the time.
And apparently where we were in Michigan was like cherry capital of the state.
A lot of cherry produce up here.
Hmm.
So, why wouldn't I like cherry wine? I like wine. I like cherries. It's something.
Is that Is that a good something or a bad something?
It's a sipper.
It's a sipper.
It's a get it cold. It's a sipper, but
hence why I'm not having any.
it may take you a little bit to chisel through it, but it's okay.
Let us see that t-shirt you're wearing, that excellent t-shirt you're wearing.
It's a guy's t-shirt.
It's a cool t-shirt though.
Thanks, y'all.
And I think there's somebody out in the audience that might remember the t-shirt and the story that goes with it.
Kind of stole it. We are back at Pictured Rocks for the third time. We had one more place we just had to see. It's our last night in Newberry. So we wanted to hit one more thing. So we're at Grand Sable.
We're in Grand Marais, Michigan. This is actually the Sable Lake Dunes.
That's right.
I may not be 100% accurate on the name of it, but it's got sable in it, and there's some dunes we're going to go see. So
we're going to go play in some dunes. Look at how the green, how the teal and the dark blue just kind of intertwine in streaks. Is that where I'm supposed to go?
yeah, that's where you're supposed to go. Woo! I'm sliding.
Down there.
Yeah. If you just kind of take a half a step forward, it'll just let you slide. Nice and easy.
Oh, yeah, it will. Like this.
Yeah, like this.
People walking down there.
I mean, here's your options. You can go over there, or you can go over there. Or you can go down this nice trail where people have already been walking. I will await your decision.
Perfect.
I'm just standing here sliding.
Yeah, still sliding.
I think I'm dug in enough where it's not going to hurt anything.
Right. So if I don't make it back, I'm going to need you to take care of it.
You just want me to bring all that down with me?
If you can, when you go down,
Yeah.
scrape it off on your route out.
Okay.
That way it tumbles with us to the bottom.
10-4. My feet have sunk sitting here waiting.
I have a little anxiety right now. Alright.
It occurs to me getting back up is not going to be fun.
Why did we bring all this stuff again? A very peaceful, quiet picnic lunch. Oh my word. I'll let him talk me into this.
You ready?
Oh yeah, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oh, I'm just such a graceful little butterfly. Oh, I'm coming. Slowly. Oh, oh, oh yeah. He's going for it. He's going for it. This is pretty cool. You get to watch my action shot death and my shadow illustrating my flailing before I die. Oh, that's nice.
You made it.
I made it. Woo! along, Cody?
After we've had some time down here and we had a really good little picnic lunch and
Looking at rocks.
We've taken pictures of more rocks than anybody would probably ever want to look at, but we love it. So, but it's time to go back up that hill, walk about a mile and find our truck. So wish us luck.
This one's a tough one. You could easily slip back and out. Alright, why don't you go on your knees to get over here?
We made it alive!
Not that far, you just can't get traction. It's exhausting, honestly.
Now a short track back to the car.
Yeah.
What a view.
What a cool trip. Thank you, Michigan. What are you doing?
I'm gonna eat this pasty. We just had a pasty.
We just had a pasty.
It was one that was close to us.
Yep.
I don't, by the sounds of it, I don't think it was a classic size. I think most of them are a little bit smaller than what we had. What we had was huge. We're really full. It was tasty. I think it was kind of like a, I hate to say pot pie.
For me, it was more like a pot pie and a meatloaf had a baby. And that baby was delicious. With gravy on it. But apparently...
We can't do better than that. So the history of the pasties is pretty interesting. You could look it up. It dates back to the 1100s in England, and then it was introduced to the U.S. when Cornish miners came over in the 1840s. And it was something easy that they could bring down into the mines, and it would keep them full and give them energy through the day. They could heat them up on, what did they say, shovels in a
they would
oil
use
lamp.
a shovel and a gas lantern to heat them up if they got cold down in the mines. That was kind of interesting.
So that's something pretty interesting. You can look up and see the history on that. I thought it was pretty cool that it said they initialed their initials into the pastry, so you know whose is whose. It's like writing your name on your lunch bag.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Pretty neat. So we cheated a little bit since we failed miserably at finding a Petoskey, however you say it. We're not quite sure now. We found a little rock shop just a few miles from our campground. Really nice gentleman. One of them was telling us he grew up hunting for Petoskey stones. And he licked many a rock, because they do have to be wet to kind of come out and be prominent. So he was telling us how, as a kid, he would go and lick a lot of rocks to see if he could find them. And apparently one of the tricks is to go after a storm on the beaches, or go down a dirt road after a rain. Yeah, and then they just kind of come to the surface. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, but we did get one that he spent some time on and kind of sanded down into a perfectly smooth ball and soaked in some mineral oil to kind of bring out the colors, and you can show it there on the video. But just some really cool stuff. We're not rock shop people, it's kind of touristy, but we really wanted a couple of Petoskey stones and we didn't find any, so since we found the Upper lights, wanted to cap it off with some Petoskey stones before we leave Michigan tomorrow. So I'd say it's a good find, and we're about to go back to the house and start doing our checklist and get ready to roll in the morning.
Maybe a nice campfire to cap it off and end the night.
And I'd love to find a car wash, because my truck...
That sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
We We just pulled out of Newberry Campground. It was a nice stay. It was quiet. We had a lot of space in our campground. The foliage is incredible. We're just kind of enjoying it on the drive too. So, and the staff was really nice. The owners. I actually left Cody in the car at one point, so we got to talking for a long time. But we enjoyed our stay here. We've been going a lot. We're headed to Door County, Wisconsin. We have a few things in mind, mostly surrounding food, but we're gonna kind of take a little more of a down week this coming week. But it's been nice so far. Very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it has been really nice. In Michigan overall, we've been up here 3 weeks. It's just been incredible between Petoskey and Newberry and all the places we went from Newberry. We kind of parked in a central location and branched out to different things we wanted to do and just had a blast. But Newberry's a cool little town, and the Newberry Campground, like Angela said, the owners are very friendly. It's a nice place. They're very full-time friendly. No issue getting, an Amazon package or a little bit of mail sent. Good laundry facilities. I mean, just a really nice, quiet campground. We're really excited for the next few weeks. So here we go, travel day.
Here we go.